I knew my work. I
Mm-hmm.
knew it like, okay, if you want to get into any business or any work, you have to work hard.
Yeah.
So they used to close at 7, 8 o'clock,
Yeah.
and I used to work until 1 or 2 o'clock at night. So when everybody's closed,
Now,
we were open.
मेरा भाई I'm missing something. ये influence करता है मेरा जो परार है वो खुद ही सैंड मोड़ का तो 10 ने यार
I guess. Yeah, it's
what for money are you talking like cuz
Interview your future self with Tabish Shad.
welcome to our new episode of IYEF podcast where you can interview your future self. Ladies and gentlemen, the individual I'm going to bring on my podcast today is a very successful entrepreneur in Toronto. This individual came to this country as an immigrant in 2006 and he now owns 6 salons in GTA. And not just that, he owns a gas station in Hamilton. Now, if you also have a dream of opening a saloon in Canada, let me introduce you to your future Mr. Danny.
Hi, Tavish. Thanks for everything.
Awesome.
I'm not a big guy, but obviously I'm trying to be.
Yeah,
And I will say everybody can if I can.
yeah.
Right, so that's why I'm here. And thanks for inviting me to this video forecast. And thank you so much.
Awesome, Danny. We really welcome you to our podcast and we congratulate you for your remarkable success so far.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Anyway, I'm I want to tell you that I'm super excited to listen to your story. You know why? Because it's been like 2 years since I've been going to your salons for haircuts.
Mhm.
And every time you used to visit there, I used to think, how did this guy made it happen?
It's not an immediate thing.
Yeah,
It took me a couple of years to learn everything, obviously.
for sure.
And you start from scratch.
Right.
Everybody who comes here comes with the one baggage. We have only clothes in the baggage. Nobody have money. I do not have money. Maybe you have it. I don't know.
Neither
I'm
me.
not sure about it.
Okay.
Right, but obviously, if you know what, this country have a lot of opportunities,
Right.
and anybody can come
Mm-hmm.
and grow,
Grow.
but you have to work hard.
Yeah. The platform is there.
Absolutely, the platform is there. Don't get me wrong. Maybe we have some opportunities in India as well,
Yeah,
but we have more better opportunities over here.
for sure. I agree with that. Right. So anyway, before we go to your journey, we want to know about your background first, please.
Okay, I was doing my bachelor's degree in India, and then no, I was doing my master's when I came here. I
Okay.
came here in 2006.
Okay.
I had a turban on my head.
Okay.
Was a typical Punjabi jet guy from there.
Right.
So wasn't knew what to do and what not to.
Okay.
And then when I came here, the first questions my parents have it.
Yeah.
I came with my family, right? My brother sponsored us. He was a student,
Okay.
but it was a kind of a, you know, I wasn't sure what I gonna do in this that, right? And
Okay.
my dad is like, "What you wanna study now?"
Hmm.
And I'm like, I went to the barber shop, got my haircut done.
Okay.
And I'm like, I really like this one, right?
Okay.
And then my dad was like, what I gonna say to
My family.
everybody back home? Like, oh my, mera putt hun nahi hai, how are we gonna find a girl for you,
Right.
right? And they are like, no.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay. My sister was doing accounting, so I'm like, okay, I will do accounting then.
Okay.
I finished my accounting from Montreal.
Right.
Got a good marks, 80, 90%, but then
Mhm.
that wasn't a piece of pie for me. So I'm like, what? This is not what I want to do. I'm a people person. I like to talk.
Yeah.
I like to be in, people where I can talk every single day to a different person.
Hmm.
So I'm like, no, this is not me. And then we moved from Montreal to here.
Okay.
And then I did try in police foundation as well.
So you have tried several things before you decided.
Absolutely. I
Okay.
tried actually I had two dreams. One, to be a barber,
Okay.
or to be in a police.
Okay.
So I finished, there was two exams, one written and one was physical exam
Okay.
to get into the Peel Police.
Hmm.
So I finished my physical exam, but I failed my written one.
Okay.
But I supposed to go back and rewrite that task within 6 months
Okay.
to get into the police. But
Mhm.
then I changed my mind because I ended up making a lot of friends in police, and they were like, "This job is like this." So I changed up my mind. Then I
I see.
convinced my mom, like, okay, to convince my dad that I want to be a hairstylist barber,
Okay.
and that's how it started.
That's how it happens in our families. We convince our moms and they convince our fathers.
Absolutely, it's always there.
Right.
It just, I will say, uh, if you want to do something, just go for it.
Yeah, definitely. So Danny, I think you're in a better position than if you would have pursued police officer.
I will say that you are still working under somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Over here, I'm my own boss.
Right.
And that one, like when you're beginner, obviously your pay is less.
Mm-hmm.
You sign a contract for 2 years. They have
Okay.
the same thing,
Okay.
and then they can call you anytime, daytime or nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a morning person,
Okay.
so I don't know. Maybe a lot of people are,
Yeah.
and you can't grow that much. You can. I mean, you know what? When you
There
get
is a glass
hired,
ceiling.
absolutely. When you get hired, you get hired as a cadet,
Uh-huh.
and then you go to your higher position.
Mm-hmm.
Then obviously income rises a little bit,
Right.
but there's a limit,
Limit.
right? So by
Understood.
the retirement, you're making 120,000 a year,
Mm-hmm.
but that's the max.
Right. 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 Yeah. Completely understand that. So Danny, when did you open your first salon in Canada?
I opened up in I think I started learning in 2009, and then we opened the first location in 2010.
2010.
Yes,
Okay, that was the first location.
that was my first location.
And there must be challenges.
Oh, there are absolutely in every business you have to have challenges, right?
Yeah.
That makes you more grow.
Right.
That makes you more work more harder.
Mm-hmm.
Because if there's no challenge, you will be like, okay,
In
well, you
comfort
will be
zone.
very easy in comfort zone. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's there. So there was a lot of challenges. The first location I opened up, we had 8 salons
Okay.
uh, in 1 kilometer radius. So to
Oh.
compete all of them, and those were big franchises as well, like First Choice and this that, right?
Okay.
So it wasn't easy to compete that,
Right.
but I was so confident. I knew my work. I
Mm-hmm.
knew it like, okay, if you want to get into any business or any work, you have to work hard.
Yeah.
So they used to close at 7, 8 o'clock,
Yeah.
and I used to work until 1 or 2 o'clock at night. So when everybody's closed, we
Now,
were open.
now people know where to go after work. In,
Absolutely. So
right.
it's like, and they had workers to work. I was
Yeah.
the only one who was working in my salon,
Yeah.
and I knew I gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
We put a lot of sales on, like 4.99. We were delivering the flyers from house to house.
Yeah.
So you had to work hard,
Yeah.
obviously. In the beginning, especially, yes.
Right. And just 13 years fast forward, and you own 6 locations now.
Yes, we own 6
That's a
locations.
great success.
Thank you so much.
What are the plans for the future?
We are giving franchises now to other people, and
Okay.
they don't have to have knowledge in this field. So we
Okay.
will train them to
Just a
how to
newcomer.
manage it. Absolutely. So
Okay.
how to manage it and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously we already did the collaboration with BMO and RBC as well.
Okay.
So usually they don't give loans in for hair salons and spas.
Yeah.
The banks are pretty strict about it.
Okay.
But when it comes to Danny Salon and Spa, we have a good reputation.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
obviously they are willing to work with us.
Mm-hmm.
And just in case if they can't fund that person money, if it's a right individual,
Yeah.
we fund our own money,
Okay.
and we do charge same kind of interest
As the
as
banks.
banks charges. Yes.
Okay. So anybody who is passionate to open their own salon can come under your training, can learn, and open a new franchisee under your leadership.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay,
So
that's
we will be
great news.
helping people, helping them
Mm-hmm.
how to do it, how to manage it, and
Yeah.
we will be even in hiring process of workers and everything. We will help
Right.
them step
So
by step.
the
Yes.
guidance is there step by step.
Absolutely.
Awesome, that's great. So then we are wondering, people who are looking to open up their own salon in Canada from scratch,
Mhm.
what are the requirements they need to, take care of?
It depends. If you want to open as a barber, you don't want to do any chemical services or so.
Okay.
You don't need a license for that.
Okay.
But if you want to be a hairstylist, as I am,
Yeah.
like you want to do ladies' work as well, the chemicals,
Mhm.
spa services, my all salons are not just salons; they are salons and spas.
Okay.
So we do waxing, threading, facials, all chemical services like coloring, highlights, ombre, balayage for the ladies as well.
Okay.
So if you want to do everything, then you have to have a license over here.
What is it called?
It's a hairstylist license. That's
Okay.
what it's called.
Okay.
To get a hairstylist license, you have to do a course over here. That's what I did,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have to do your apprenticeship in any of the salons.
That's a requirement to get the
Absolutely.
license.
Yeah, you
Okay.
have to have, I think, 3,500 hours before you are eligible to write
Practice yourself.
exam. Absolutely,
Okay.
write exam to be a hairstylist.
I see. And which university is giving this course?
There's a lot of even the small institutes like Brampton Skinner Academy, Bala Academy, Sheridan College has it too.
Okay.
They don't have it in the Brampton campus, but I heard they have a course in Oakville campus.
Okay.
So there's a lot of colleges, Marka College, and you can search on Google. Like people can search on Google, they can
Mm-hmm.
find like a couple of academies out there.
Okay.
Yes.
And if you could tell, what is the cost of getting this license, including the exam and course?
First, you have to do the course, which I think back in that days it was $8,000 to $10,000 for a whole course for a year, 1 year course.
Okay.
Now it's like $12,000 probably
Okay.
for the whole course, and then after that you have to work in a hair salon to get hands-on practice and this
Right.
that. So and to have 1,500 more hours
Okay.
before you are getting eligible to write exam.
Okay. Right. Okay. So you have to have 3,500 hours before the exam.
Before the exam, yes, to
Okay.
get eligible
Okay.
to write exam. Yes,
And 1,500 hours for.
2,000 hours in a school.
Okay. Okay. Understood. And then, what is the investment we are looking at on opening a salon?
Right now, I will say the construction gets very expensive now. Before COVID, it was pretty cheap,
Yeah.
but the things are different now.
Mm-hmm.
It is expensive. So if I'm looking at the construction side, you're spending about $200 to $250 per square feet.
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking around one. Most of the salons are 1,000 square feet. It depends how many square feet you are buying, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I will say 2,000 square feet. No, 1,000 square feet is now
Roughly quarter
maybe
million.
150,000 to 200,000.
Okay. $150 to $200,000 into investment.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But you don't have to have that much money, but you have to have at least 35% down
Mm-hmm.
to even get a loan from the bank or anybody.
Okay. So if somebody has 35% of that liquid, they can get the loan and they can set up their own salon.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
And obviously the closing costs are there, like
Mhm.
the lawyer fees and
Yeah.
rental, first and last month rent,
Yeah.
and maybe some security deposit for the owner,
Honor
for the landlord.
for the
Yes.
landlord. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So Danny, the one question I'm waiting to ask you is this. When I was coming to this country in 2018 as a student, I was thinking about, should I get some skills? Should I learn some job that is skillful that will help me in this country? And you know, being a hairstylist, I will not call that hairstylist. I wanted to learn how to cut hair, the basic job. And so many people out there, basically who are still in India, they are thinking this, that should we learn how to cut hair before coming to this country?
Absolutely. It's always better. Okay,
Mhm.
look, now there's a summer recession going on.
Yeah,
A lot of people are unemployed.
yeah,
But most of the people who knows how to
cut
do a
hair.
handy jobs and any kind of job.
Okay.
It's not only a haircuts or
Okay.
whatever. Plumbers, electrician, or mechanics.
They're
or-
not out of work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Everybody's working.
I have observed that too. Yeah.
Absolutely. So if you know, like, okay, you want to be a barber, no problem. Just learn how to cut hairs.
Mhm.
When you come here, there is a job waiting for you.
Yeah.
But make sure you learn it properly,
Yes. Yes.
because I get a lot of interviews every single week. Like we do a lot of interviews. People are saying, "Oh, I learned this from India and this that,"
Yeah.
but they didn't learn properly. They didn't take it serious, right?
Yeah.
So you have to learn. Doesn't matter. You have to learn it properly.
Right.
Learn it, but learn it properly, so at least it can help you in the future.
Right. 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 So it will, to some extent, it will save their job in Canada.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right. Right. Awesome. Danny, the last question I want to ask you is for those people who are, who have dreamed to open their own salon in this industry, and most of the barbers I meet, in the back of their mind, they are always thinking about opening their own salon one day,
Absolutely.
right? They have a dream. Everybody has.
Yeah, everybody has it.
Yeah. What is your advice to them?
Okay, just work hard, and keep following your dreams,
Okay.
right? Don't just give up.
Okay.
You have to keep trying,
Yeah.
right? You have to work hard and make sure you do the right thing. And if you're a hard worker, if I can do it, anybody can do it.
Right. Right. For sure. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the advice coming from somebody who owns 6 salons in GTA. So, if you're already a barber or you're planning to become one, you can follow his footsteps, and one day, who knows, you might be selling your own franchises, right? So, thank you so much, Danny.
Thank
You
you
want
so
to add
much, Tavish.
something at the end?
Pardon me?
You want to add something at the end?
I think everything is good. It's just, I will say, even if you are in India planning to come here,
Yeah.
yes, as Tabish said, work hard anywhere in the world, doesn't matter.
Mhm.
If you are a skilled person, that's very good, because doesn't matter, not even over here. You can go to US, you can go to Australia, you can easily survive there.
Yeah.
You can easily get a job there, right? So it all depends. You want to be a worker or you want to be an owner.
Mhm.
That's your choice. But on both ways, even as a worker, you can still make good money. You can make from 5,000 to 10,000 or 15,000, right? Everything is in your hand.
All right.
You work hard, you need more money, you work hard, you want to make less, why not? Comfort zone is always there.
Yeah.
That's it.
Thank you for joining us today. Share it with your friends and subscribe to our channel, because we'll keep bringing interviews with experts in your field to boost your career growth. See you all on the top.